Chapter 13, A Guiding Wind. Probably not at all related to the wind magic we were supposed to be using last chapter, but hey, that's fine. Ike, I'm here to report the results from the last battle. You earned nothing. You spent 560 gold. We did get a decent amount of experience points, over 1,100 total, with Rolf coming in at most valuable player. Amazing. Amazing. Sothe and Jill are new allies. Sothe? Wait, didn't we already have... We suffered no casualties or irreparable harm. Everyone was at their best. That concludes my report. Excuse me. Okay, very nice. Now let's take a look real quick. Outfit. Who is Sothe? Oh, the little kid. That's right. Yeah, but we did have them as a potential use, or rather a potential unit to be used last battle. I don't think we actually need to equip anyone anymore. We didn't really fight a whole lot. I guess, I don't know, Boyd could use another axe, but we'll even have one. No, we don't. Okay, well, let's purchase one, because he's only got 10 uses of the iron axe, and that's probably going to be ran through immediately. And let's just give him a steel one. Like, why not? Yeah, give it to Boyd. Boyd, for sure. Absolutely. He's the only one I trust with it anyways. He's a stud! And awarding XP. How much do we have to give? Doesn't tell us right here, right now. I would like to actually give some to Rolf, if I could. I've only got 300. Okay, well, yeah, I guess let's get him to level 6. I wanted to take him further than that, but beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. And he's progressing a little bit. He gained, what? Look at that, like 3 total levels now between now and last battle. So that's fine. Should we give Ike the 32? Yeah, Ike, Ileana. Anyone over 50. Yeah, so actually just those two. As far as experience points, that is, over 50 experience points towards the next level will help them reach that. Bringing Ike to 16. Finally, he gets some strength. Sheesh. He's still in single digits there, and he's level 16. It's outrageous. And Ileana, round us out with your next level. And where is she sitting? I mean, she's got a higher magic than Ike did for strength when he was her level. So... she's still not the greatest. Soren is definitely stronger than her, but she's got more HP than Soren. Okay, I'm actually particularly interested in Reese as well, because he's only a level 10 like priest, whereas Soren's a 15 mage, but Reese's magic is higher. And by the time Reese is able to class up, he will be able to use magic as well. So yeah, could be good. Let's have Kieran talk to Oscar. Hi, Kieran. How are you? What? Oscar, how I loathe that name. Don't give me such pleasant greetings. I care not for them. What do I do now? Oh, ho! Don't tell me you've forgotten our second year of enlistment, the year we completed horsemanship. There was a final race to end the year. My beloved horse and I were flawless, but you beat us by the smallest of margins. Huh? Oh, are you talking about that race you challenged me to? Yes, that was fun, but I thought the distance between us was at least 3 lengths. Ha! Liar! Deceitful, lying, squinty coward. That was the very moment I marked you as my arch rival. Don't pretend not to care. Oh, wow, I had no idea. But why? I must know why you left the Crimean knighthood without a word of explanation. I devoted myself to training with my horse. I worked day and night so I could best my arch rival. And thanks to my extreme devotion, I didn't realize you were gone until 6 months later. Delinquent, renegger! Wait a sec, Kieran. How is that my fault? Very intense rivalry there. And that's the only bit of support we have, but we can garner some info from 6 people. 3 brothers coming in at once. Well, let's talk to the youth first. Commander, how are you? Staring at the sea, I see. I know you. You're Jorge, right? You make weapons for us. No, Jorge buys used wares. I'm his twin brother, well, mostly his twin. He has blonde hair, you see. My name is Daniel. Just remember that I have brown hair and that Jorge has blonde, and you'll be fine. Brown hair, Daniel, and weapons. Blonde hair, Jorge, and items. I think I'll remember. Fantastic. Say, can I ask you a quick question? You're a battle expert, right? You fought a lot. Enough, yeah? Why? What is it? Picture this. Let's say that there are 2 ships, and suppose there are planks connecting the ships at 3 different points. All right, I'm picturing it. Now then, soldiers from one ship are about to attack the other one. Imagine that the defending side has fewer soldiers. If they want to mount a solid defense, what should they do? It seems clear enough to me. Position the soldiers with the best defense on the planks. Soldiers like cavaliers and knights. I see. So you would hold the enemy at bay by using your strongest allies to block the primary crossing points. Then you'd want to have your long-range attackers line up behind the tougher units barring the bridges. I'm talking about anyone with javelins, axes, or magic. You'd be able to do a lot of damage without much risk. It sounds like a good plan, but it seems rough on the soldiers defending the bridges. Well, you would obviously want to heal them often, but maybe there's a way to reduce how much damage they take. It's a stretch, but what if I don't have them attack at all? That way they won't run the risk of getting any counterattacks. It's not a bad idea. Great, thanks, that gave me some good ideas. Ideas? For what? Well, my brother and I have been playing a war game. I've lost 4 times in a row. A war game? We'll let you join if you bring some parchment and a quill. Come see us anytime you're curious. See you later. Maybe I shouldn't have been so serious with them. They're playing Warhammer 40k.
Well, if it isn't our commander, what brings you down here?
I was just on my way to the deck.
Oh, I see. Well, that's too bad. I had a story I wanted to share with you.
A story?
It's quite a ripping yarn it is, too. Interested?
Well, not really.
Oh, you're so rude, and after all, you were so sweet the other day.
What are you going on about?
When those crows attacked, I had wanted to see what they looked like, so I was hiding on the deck watching. I had heard that they could fly, of course, but I had no idea they could fight. I thought one of them had the drop on you, and I couldn't help myself. I cried out, "Commander, watch out!"
I thought I'd heard a strange, shrieking sound. That was you?
Upon hearing my sweet voice, Commander, you turned around and brought down that crow with one shot. It was awe-inspiring.
Not really. He was exhausted from the battle. He could barely move.
And that's when you first caught my eye, my dynamic young commander.
Is that why your hand always lingers on mine when you hand me my equipment? Goodness, there's some undertones here.
Oh no, have I been too obvious?
Maybe I should send one of the others down to pick up our gear from now on.
You're embarrassed, aren't you? You're so cute when you're being coy. But once I set my sights on a man, I never let him get away. Remember that.
Yikes. Yikes. Amy is troublesome. Hey.
What do you want?
Is there any reason you're still on our ship? The crows are gone. The truce is over, isn't it?
I have a duty. As a Dane soldier, I cannot allow a Crimean princess and her band of mercenaries to run free where they will.
If you want to start a fight, you're on the right path. Think you can take us all on your own? Because if you want to get your friends, I won't stop you from leaving the ship.
Watching you all fight those crows like a band of street rats with sticks, I could see you were no match for me. But even if I were to leave this ship, the land is far too away for me to reach.
Really? Nonsense. I can see land in the distance from time to time, and I thought you could go anywhere on that wyvern of yours.
No wyvern can fly that far without resting, and these islands are thick with half-beast scum. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't leave this ship.
Then let me ask you, why did you follow us alone, knowing that?
I wanted to be recognized. I wanted my deeds to earn me fame. A soldier has little else to strive for.
And yet you soldiers sneer at mercenaries. At least we fight for something real. Man, there are some dumb soldiers in this world. You leave us no choice. I'll take you as far as Begnion. But as long as you're on my ship, you will not utter the phrase, half-beast. If you can't agree to this condition, I'll kick you off the ship right now.
All right.
And then the 3 brothers, who were worth 3 stars, apparently. Oh, of course.
I'm just saying, there has to be something more we can do.
Boyd, you're not making any sense. I understand your enthusiasm to help Ike, but try to explain what you mean. We can't do anything until we know exactly what it is you want to do.
You're so impatient, Oscar. I was just getting to it, all right?
Impatient? You're calling me impatient? You're so impatient you can barely be bothered to put your armor on.
Nag, nag, nag. Listen, I think we should come up with an unstoppable killer attack, something only we can do. Doesn't it? I'm glad you approve, Pee-wee.
Don't call me Pee-wee.
It is a fine plan, but you haven't explained what the new attack is supposed to be. How do we do it?
Hey, I come up with the idea. It's your job to figure out the details. Make it cool, though, Oscar.
Boy, this plan sounds terrible. How do I put it?
No way, forget that. It's too much for your little Pee-wee brain.
I told you don't call me that.
They may not like to admit it, but they certainly are close. Well, how about that? Okay, that was great. Anyways, I think we're good. Leave the base and onward to the fight. Ike, there's someone here claiming to be an envoy from the theocracy of Begnion. She's been asking if the Princess of Crimea's aboard. What do you want to do? A Begnion envoy? How did she know about this ship? Perhaps she had word from King Gallia? On the other hand, this is Begnion we're speaking of. I imagine it has spies in every corner of the continent. Perhaps one of those spies is the source of her information. So we shouldn't be surprised that she knows about Princess Alencia, right? No, but it's extremely unusual for Begnion to send an envoy to meet a princess whom they do not even acknowledge. What do you mean? It is a complicated matter. You see, the envoy is essentially an extension of the Empress herself. Both Crimea and Dane were once part of Begnion. Both nations have only recently splintered from the theocracy. I can't fathom why the Empress would extend the courtesy of an envoy to a nation she must consider somewhat beneath her. She must be planning something. Beneath her? That is somewhat harsh, don't you think? Harsh, perhaps, but it's true. Clothing it in sweet words will not hide its bitterness, will it? Soren, even I would question the tactfulness of your words. I will try to be more diplomatic.
Ike, Nasir, you've no need to scold Soren. His words are just that. They do me no harm.
I'm glad to hear that, Princess, but he should mind his manners. Deciding how we ought to treat with this envoy is a more pressing issue. Princess, will you meet her and hear her message?
I believe I must. We gain nothing by refusing to see her. Let us meet with the envoy.
Okay.
Princess Alencia of Crimea, I presume?
Yes.
It is an honor to meet you. My name is Tanil. I am Deputy Commanding Officer of Begnion's Holy Guard.
I must ask, what would Begnion want of me that she would send her holy guard to greet me?
The Apostle has learned of you, Princess Alencia, and she has come here to meet with you, personally. The duty falls upon me to take you to her now.
The Apostle? Am I to meet? Surely the Apostle has better things to do than...
Will you accompany me?
I suppose that I...
We are the princess's escort, and we will be coming with her. I hope that you understand.
Of course. Then, yes, I will go with you.
Thank you. Bad news, ma'am. We've sighted lagoons near the Apostle's position. Birdmen, crows most likely.
Oh, we've seen their kind before. They fancy themselves pirates without a ship, but they're thieves, plain and simple. Commander Sigrun is with the Apostle, and it will take more than a few winged scavengers to get past her. Let's remain calm.
Actually, I'm afraid we aren't quite sure where the Apostle is.
What? They've kidnapped the Apostle?
No. From what the commander said, the Apostle grew impatient and had another of her more willful moments. I asked at the docks, and sure enough, one of the longshoremen heard her order the ship to set sail without us.
What? Where were her attendants? What was she doing without her guard? Why can she never stay put? I've told her time and time again that the seaports here are rampant with pirates and crow thugs. Right? Where is she now?
The wind is poor today, so we think her ship should not be too far from us. I came here as quickly as I could.
Understood. We'll move immediately.
Excuse me, but is something wrong?
Your Highness, I must apologize, but an urgent matter has arisen, and I must attend to it immediately. I will return for you later. Await my return!
What was that all about? Judging from her expression, I'd say something has happened to the person she's meant to be protecting.
Say, do you think that ship over there is involved? The envoy is flying in that direction.
If so, then the Pegasus Knight's fears have already been realized. They're under attack. It's the ravens they spoke of, isn't it? Ike, why don't we go lend them a hand? Are you feeling all right, Soren? It's not like you to offer to help anyone. It's a great opportunity to put this Empress in our debt. We'd be fools to pass that up, wouldn't we? I should have known you'd have an angle. What do you want to do, Titania? I don't approve of Soren's motivations, but I agree that we should help. Well, then that's what we'll do. Will you be all right on your own, Princess?
You're doing the right thing. I would not dream of stopping you. I know these pirates are no match for your strength. Give them a sound thrashing.
You're starting to sound like one of us, aren't you? All right, then. We'd better go. Great. Okay. So, that's why we had the whole speech with with Daniel about blocking off the walkways in between ships. I see.
Oh, no matter how many we defeat, there are more waiting to attack. And not just these ravens have killed us either, there are Bjork too. What do they all want here?
They want the princess. Need a little help?
You, aren't you Princess Crimia's escort?
Yes, the princess ordered us to come to your aid. May we join the fray?
That would be appreciated. We'll keep the ravens at bay in the interim. Why don't you go ahead and move on to that ship? The big vessel's ours. I'm not sure who the small one belongs to. There are human soldiers aboard, but if they're in part of this sea, they'll be pirates. Cut them down.
Right. We'll take care of them. Okay, so pirates and the crows. Wow, we've got a very diverse set of enemies here.
Where on earth is the Holy Guard? Between those crows and the pirates, we're outnumbered. It's only a matter of time before we're overwhelmed.
Oh, they're on our side. Or they're neutral, at least Astrid?
I will fight too.
You're one of the passengers from House DeMille, aren't you? I can't permit someone of your stature to throw herself into harm's way.
I was once a knight of Begnion, albeit for a little short while. I won't get in your way. No, we must defend the apostle, right? We do not have the luxury of choosing how to do so. Come, we must get ready. The enemy is coming.
You're right. We need every fighter. Accept my apologies and thank you for your help.
And Gatry, hey now, wait. I thought,
Lady Astrid, allow me to serve as your shield.
Gatry, I'm so sorry that I've gotten you involved in this too.
Oh, please, this is nothing. I'm fine. Before I was hired as your bodyguard, I was a top-notch mercenary.
Yeah, and you abandoned us.
You swine, I can handle this many opponents by myself.
This is nothing.
Is that so? Your confidence is impressive, to say the least.
Tee-hee. Well, trust me, my confidence is back with my blade. I'm ready to fight.
Okay, so, wait. They just...
Oh no! There are more of them! We're doomed! No, don't panic. We must protect the apostle no matter what. Listen up, pirates scum. You may outnumber us, but we will not yield an inch.
Wait. Don't get confused. We're here to help you. We're your reinforcements. The deputy commander of the Holy Guard asked us to help drive the enemy from the ship.
Oh, Commander Tanner sent you? Oh, we're saved! The apostle's taken refuge in the cabin below decks. This square. Until the Holy Guard arrives, we need you to defend the entrance to the ship's cabins.
Got it. Weapons ready, everyone. Okay, cool. How many people are we allowed? Let's choose units. Okay, so we get 12 people, which is one more than the last battle, so that is exceptional, really. Do I want to use that extra one? Jill, Mordecai. I mean, this actually might be good. This might be what I'm looking for here. Marcia's got 15 attack. What is Jill at? 21. Okay, never mind. And then, yeah, I think this is actually going to be it. Okay, cool. Yeah, now let's reposition. Let's take a quick look what we're up against. And actually, scratch that. I'm going to go back and swap out Mordecai. But for who? Who would I want to train up further? Maybe Sothe? I don't know. Do the thieves still class up into assassins? Because if so, then yeah. We'll bring them out just for training purposes. But in the meantime, definitely don't want Rolf leading the charge. I think Zehart, Boyd, and Ike are fine. Let's get big boy Brahm a little closer. We want the long-ranged units to be a little bit further back because they can move further, right? Okay. And I guess it is good that we have a thief. Now, I just realized there's some chesticles out here. Delightful. 4 of them. At least 4. 5, 6, 7. Wow. Wow. Okay. So let's investigate all these people for names real quick or droppable items. Not a whole lot, it would seem. Okay, we got Norris, Mr. Chuck with the longbow. I think he might be the boss. Keep an eye on it. He drops the longbow. Okay. And I think that might be it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. And then, of course, we have all of these folks. And freaking Gatry and Astrid. You dude. Where the heck is Shannon? Whatever, let's fight. Okay, so starting with Zehark. Looks like all these people are blocked off pretty well. I guess Zehark can go this way. And hopefully he doesn't get ran through too hard, but I think he'll be okay. And I think really just getting everyone across the way will be the goal here on turn 1. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot more beyond that we can do. And that's fine. This entire chapter seems, okay, it seems, let me make sure I'm clarifying that, seems like it's not going to be too much trouble. So I'm not overly concerned with really anything at this point. Of course, as we all well know by now, this game has a way of humbling you quick, so I should, well, not trust that too heavily. But hey, look, she can fly across. I mean, of course she can fly across. She's riding a wyvern. I guess I just didn't expect it. You're riding horses. Can we leap? The horses are athletic, right? Maybe not that athletic. All right, that's our turn. Tell me, Walker, are my soldiers proving useful? He's got some pointy ears. King Kildas. What? Aren't you happy to see me? Look at this mess. I paid you good money to help me out maneuver everyone else. And catch the Crimean princess's ship first. Everything seemed to be going exactly as we'd planned. But now they're being attacked. We're being attacked by a squad of Pegasus Knights. No flying, no flag. We've stripped our armor of any crest. They should have no clue who we are. Why are they attacking us? Didn't you know? That is a Begnion ship you're attacking. What? That's a Begnion ship? It was your feather-brained lackey who told us that Princess Crimea was aboard that vessel. Call it a miscommunication. One of those unfortunate misunderstandings that seem to happen now and again. You deceitful King Silvus, I wouldn't be surprised if you'd planned this treachery from the start. Such unkind words. You wound me. I would never intentionally lie to you, and as proof, I bring good news. I have it on unshakable authority that the ship that just sailed up alongside Begnion's carries the Crimean princess. Unless we can break through the Begnion ranks, there's nothing we can do. Would you care for some assistance? And what would it cost me this time? You learn quickly, my friend. Let's see. You'd be receiving my own royal assistance, so triple rates. Ludicrous, so much gold. Where would I suppose I could defer payment until later. Of course, that does bring up the question of interest. Leave my sight. I wouldn't seek your aid if the world were burning down around me. Very well. We've no more to discuss. Then call me if you change your mind, and I'll find a nice perch and enjoy the show. Curse you. You're no better than your feral cousins. Fascinating. Fascinating. Okay, well, the fight begins with the neutral units getting peppered by arrows. Pretty strong defense, though. At least against the arrow, that first one. This one still received like 10 total damage, which is a decent amount. Hopefully they are able to survive this first turn. There is a decent amount of enemy units, though. And this guy, I don't think there's another angle for him to get attacked from, but if there was, he would be doomed. This guy too, actually. This guy's probably in the most trouble. Especially since he's missing his hits. Oh, shoot, that's right. The crows. I already forgot about that. They're going to fly up, and I'm not even 100% sure how many of them there are. Hopefully it's just a couple. But we'll see. Kool-Aid time for the neutral units. And I was about to question whether or not they even attack, but they do, so that's good. And they have the wherewithal to use ranged weapons when they can. So look at that. Saving themselves a little bit of headache there. They all have ranged weapons, even Astrid. Oh, she's like a ranger or something. She's a horseback archer. I don't know if that's what they're called in Path of Radiance, but I know I think Sacred Stones they were called rangers. And they can do bows and swords. I don't know. We'll see. We could probably talk to her now. Let's talk to Astrid. Are you all right?
Who are you?
My name is Ike. I'm with the Grail Mercenaries. I came to defend this ship and the Apostle, if I can.
Is that so? I am Astrid of House Damiel.
A blue blood, huh? Well, unless you're good with the sword, you'd better hide yourself in a cabin.
I'll do no such thing. I once trained with knights and traveled cavaliers. I may be of noble birth, but I know something of battle. I can fight.
Well, if you can fight, we can use you, so let's work together. You going to be all right with that?
More so than I would be hiding below decks, certainly.
Perfect. She's now on our side, and can she talk to Gatry and bring him back? Ha! Full circle.
Gatry,
Lady Astrid, are you alright?
what do you mean? I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be?
Well, I saw you talking to that rough, blue-haired lad earlier. What did he say to you?
You know who he is, Gatry. Don't play dumb.
Was he rude? Did he try to tell you to run for safety while he fought for your honor?
Words to that effect, yes.
Oh, what a fool. I'll tell you, he never learned. You already have an unbeatable bodyguard, me. Well, I'll have to remind him of that later. You know that Ike person? He is the son of a man under whom I had the honor of serving. He's not a bad person by any means, but he has no manners whatsoever.
You see, he seemed more concerned than rude. When I told him I would prefer to fight, he seemed to understand.
Well, of course, I see it now. How silly of me. Not rude, you say? I should have known my presence would have changed the boy for the better. I'm the ideal role model.
And just like that, he's our friend again. Okay, awesome. Let's do 3 damage. Wow. Astrid. Come on. I expected better of you. It's also nice that she gets to attack in like back-to-back turns, right? She got to attack in the green party, the neutral team turn. We recruited her, and now she attacks with us. Now, let's get you out of the way because I don't trust you. I don't trust your strength right now. And how do we want to play this? I probably shouldn't have put her there. We'll bring up Boyd. We're going to do this archer in almost one blow. Yeah, he already had a steel axe. I just bought him a steel axe. I didn't know that. I'm blind! But it's fine. I guess there's nothing wrong with having multiple weapons, right? As long as you have a free item slot or you have something worth getting rid of. And to that effect, we're set. Good boy. Alright. I really want to get rid of this guy. Can we do that? Almost. It's fine. Because this will allow Rolf actually to come in and poach some XP. Or maybe we can get Sothe up there. I'm not sure though. He was kind of far back. That'll be what I attempt first. So check that out. We can. Excellent. Oh god, but he does 0 damage. Even if he got a critical, what? 3 times 0? Terrible. Disgusting. Okay, well. Zihark, you go over here. You don't need to attack because we're going to have Rolf clean it up. Surely he can do this. Yes, he can. 100% chance of it. Excellent. Good job, Rolf. I have a propensity or a desire or an innate, like, draw to leveling weaker units. People like Rolf, even Mist to a lesser extent. She falls in the same category, but then also Sothe as well. Because, I don't know, I feel like they can be real good. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe, like, they can't. But when they're so, like, young and developable, I feel like there's, like, oh, so much potential. I guess we'll have to see. Can we open the chest from this side? We can. Excellent. What do you got for us? Killer bow. Oh, nice. Very nice indeed. That's good. That's very good. That's good for critical hits. We get Axe Knight up here, and does that No, still Sothe is in danger. But from where? What if we move Oscar over here? He's got a killer lance. No. Alright, I'm going to have to rescue Sothe with Jill. Okay. We'll come over here. Get Reese somewhere else hidden. He can take, but there's nowhere for him to drop. What if we... No, okay. I was gonna like try and give him to Astrid and then try and do another whatever chain to get him out, but it's not gonna work. And that's fine. That's fine. We'll just cross that bridge. No pun intended. Next turn. Get you up here and toss a javelin at this boy. Not a great chance of hitting, but if he does hit, it'll do half the overall HP. Oh, isn't it disappointing, ladies and gentlemen? And now he's holding the javelin. Well, it's a javelin to javelin close quarters combat. Great defense, though. Oh, well done. Well done, Braum. I'm interested in leveling him up because I'd like to have a general. That would be sweet. Generals used to be my favorite unit back in like Burning Blade days. Fire Emblem, the first one for the Game Boy Advance. I don't know, just because they have such high defense. They're so tanky, and that's appealing. It's a good thing to have, obviously, especially in places like this, and that's why he's out here mainly. But there is the secondary interest, of course, like I said, in leveling him up and promoting him and making him my tanky little general. Woo! But I guess now I also have Gatry. I forgot about that. I'm gonna have to compare their stats to see which one I will want to devote the most resources towards. I also seem to remember from like Burning Blade, even Sacred Stone's days, that the killer weapons criticaled a lot more often than they are presently. I feel like they used to do it, well, on average, once out of every 3 turns, just like the percentage would lead you to believe. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Either that or I'm just getting extremely unlucky, which is probably the truth of the matter. Nice done, soldier. Nicely done. Kill him, yeah? You gonna do it? Oh, it's beautiful. You did. Very, very good. All right, stats real quick. Gatry, holding the steel lance. So he's got 14 strength, 10 skill, 16 defense. I'm just going to focus on those 3 real quick. 14, 10, 16. And, of course, he's level 13. 14, 10, 16. And he's at 11, 10, 14. And he's 4 levels lower. So he stands a chance to be better than Gatry. Okay, he's got way better sideburns than Gatry, too. Even though Gatry's got some respectable sideburns of his own. No one's got the sideburn game like Braum there. Okay. So still don't have any wind magic, which is super effective against these beast boys, but I think we'll manage. What is here? 11. He only had a 61% chance of hitting too, and he did. I don't love that. Don't love that. Don't love that. Don't love it. Can we get you over here and help a little bit? What's that gonna look like? Still just 11, and they do so much damage. Come on. All right. Dude, Oscar, I would love you so much if you just bust out a critical. I say that, and every time they miss. Every time! And now he's at risk for dying. What have I done? I've made a mistake, clearly. Now I have to... Well, I guess I can do this. Yeah, I'll pull him out. Astrid has a bow. Bows are super effective. Only does 8. Oh, what is that in conjunction with Soren again? I forgot already. Soren can do 10. It would do just enough. Okay, Astrid, please hit. You've got a decent enough shot that I'm not too concerned, but a little concerned. My concerns were unfounded. Excellent. Thank you very much. Now Soren can come up and clean up the job. She can actually just move entirely, which is helpful. Which allows Soren to keep a distance just in case he misses. he won't get attacked back. Just in case. Don't miss. Please don't miss, dude. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, and now... How do we want to take this? I suppose I should get after this guy. This crow. Can you handle it? Almost. Almost, Void. Let's see here. So Iron Axe will do 20. Is there someone here who can do a ranged 8 pretty well? No, I don't think there is. I don't think there is. Can Braum rid us of this? No, wow. Alright, yeah, this is going to be a little tougher than I hoped. I suppose there's Boyd here. Or Ike, rather. Yeah. That's the one right there. That's it. Yep, do that, and then we'll get Boyd over there somehow. It's not perfect. It's not perfect, but it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. We just have to eliminate this fella. You have an axe. You have the type advantage, right? Oh, still not enough. Still not enough, but close enough. Close enough to where I feel comfortable doing it, because we can still work this. Still work this just fine. And then, yeah, we can move him out of the way. I forgot about that. That's really a major, major benefit of the horseback units. And then what about you, Jill? Would you be able to do enough here? Perfect, you would. And it's good, too, because I wanted to get her some experience as well. I'm not entirely sure what her like development arc is going to be like. That was flashy. She like soared up into the sky. What was that? Was that a critical? I don't know. I don't know. And then Boyd, you come finish off this here Laguz. The Crow, which I think / Hope is the final one. I didn't see any other ones like moving around. Of course, there's still the possibility that they're going to spawn, right, at the end of the turn. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. And we'll take a quick peek. Yeah, that was it. Good. Good, good, good. Those guys are extremely pesky. Can't do anything with you, that's fine. I don't want to expose you, though. You can't control what these guys are doing, so... You drop off him. Gaytree, come do a poke. About time you carried your weight, man. You abandoned us so long ago. You better help us out here. Please, Gaytree! Very good, Gaytree. Very, very good. And now, let's see if we might be able to get Rolf a little XP. Not quite. I think Zhark might end up killing this guy, but let's... Yeah, he's just gonna kill him. That's fine. Do it with the Killing Edge. And do it in one hit, with a critical. Please! He says yes. Very good. In a roundabout way. In a roundabout way, of course. But it worked. It worked, it worked, it worked. Plan's going to plan. You know what I mean? Let's throw Braum over here. Give him to poke this boy. Won't kill him, but I think we should be able to move in another unit. That'll be fine. Well done. Okay, okay, okay. And now we can... Wait, all we have is Rolf? Is that it? We do. Oh, I can't attack this guy. Golly gee williker. Son of a lunch. Okay, well... You go right there. Enemy phase. We got a javelin. Is that what, yeah, of course, it's fine. What's it gonna do, like 1 damage? Something like that. Fine! Braum's just like peppered with arrows and chinks in his armor and stuff, but it's okay. What's going on? Okay. It kind of hovered there awkwardly for a little extra, didn't it? Don't you think so? I don't know. Let me know. Seemed odd to me. But also surprising to me is the fact that no more of those units across the planks moved. I thought their goal was to, like, invade us.